What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my Let's Play of Diablo 3 with my fully geared Demon Hunter. Uh, Glad to see you guys back. If I'm so glad you guys enjoyed the first episode, the first act. If you're enjoying this series, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. And it it definitely helps towards getting some recognition on this video, getting it noticed, and I appreciate every little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and finish act. We're gonna complete Act 2, hopefully in the next couple of sessions, and we're just gonna go for it. I always thought Act 2 was pretty cool. I gotta say, Belial was definitely my favorite. Probably my favorite boss of all of the evils.
Under the spell of Belial, Lord of Life. I can smell his stench on the air.
We'll have to separate.
Mm,
Two search for
that stench isn't Belial.
Magda and make a
Just
clear
saying.
Queen's death.
Look, the stench is me, okay? I had Taco Bell. I can't help it. Oh my gosh, speaking of Taco Bell.
Tell me, God, why are these refugees here? I am not a god. I am a Shira, commander of the Iron Wolves. We saved these refugees from Magda's coven, but even now wreaks havoc throughout the borderlands. I have been hunting Magda all the way from New Tristram. Where can I find her? She's heading toward Alcarnus, but has blocked the road behind her. However, there is another way. Through the Cassim outpost.
All right. So, like I was mentioning, speaking of Taco Bell, my brother may have got me may have found me a new favorite wrestler. What do you got over here?
I learned that while the Iron Wolves were fighting Magda in the desert, the Emperor replaced them with Imperial guards who bar off from the inner city.
I suspect that the Iron Wolves were sent out to die. Belial has made his move. We must find a way to the city.
As a child, I explored Chaldean while Uncle Deckard studied here. I can get in through the sewers. Good. Learn what you can. We'll reconvene after I've killed Magda.
Be careful. Alcarnus sounds like Magda's trap.
You got it.
This gate leads to Arcanus. You will need to follow the long road over the canyon bridge through the Cassim
Let us go.
Yeah, got it. All right. So yeah, he introduced me to a. I knew this would happen. I got double Enchantress. He introduced me to a new wrestler.
Cultists guard these desert roads, and they will slay any who pass.
I've heard. I traveled here to kill them and their leader.
Then you must not go alone. I shall accompany you.
It's so
There are
great.
illusions out there. Mirages to some.
But
I
he
can see them for what they are.
he introduced me to Alex Zane, and I gotta say, it's hilarious. I saw some of his merchandise, and I'm thinking about getting myself a Body by Taco Bell shirt. Literally, go and look up when you get the chance. If you get the chance, oh my gosh, look up Alex Zane Body by Taco Bell shirt. It's fantastic. And I also might get I definitely want to get one of the autographed pictures that he's doing of him just sitting in a tub full of Taco Bell. Oh my gosh.
Very near to us.
What do you mean? The road is blocked.
It is absolutely great. I need both of those things in my life. Sorry for like the choppiness in between trying to answer your trying to tell the story and
How did you know about
listen to the game.
I am an enchantress. The ways of magic and illusion are familiar to me. My name is Arena.
My thanks, Irena. It seems you are doing a lot more than saving travelers, though.
Well, I am also looking for someone. But here, let me clear the way for you. You must be one of my sisters. How wonderful it is to see you again.
That's so great. Good thing we have friendly fire on, otherwise those guys would have been fucked.
eaten well this day.
Will I need to slaughter more Lakuni on my way to Alcarnus?
Ha! Those beasts are nothing compared to the cultists. They're casting spells in two of their desert lairs to obscure the Black Canyon Bridge.
Let us head north to the Howling Plateau. The cultist magic seems to be emanating from there.
No, you know what? I didn't even.
Returning to
clear my inventory. So I'll clear my inventory now. There we go. But yeah, it's definitely something silly I was interested in. Apparently, this guy was I guess he did what was it, Indies for a while, and then he was in NXT under a different name, and I didn't even know he was in NXT. Probably because they kept him on the down low, I guess. I heard he only had like one match, I think I heard, which is probably why I didn't hear too much about him. But I definitely would have loved to hear more about this guy. That's just hilarious that he's like all about Taco Bell. And you know, for a while I've been saying, like, if I'm going to get a sponsorship from someone, I would love to be sponsored by Taco Bell. Absolutely love Taco Bell. I absolutely do not care if it gives me instant automatic diarrhea and I end up crapping myself in you know, on video here. If anything, that's probably just higher entertainment. I mean, you guys would probably laugh at me, and it would get such a great laugh if I just like crap myself right here on, like, not necessarily live. Because usually, you know, poop jokes are hilarious. Oh, what are you talking about, James? Talking about crapping yourself on camera? Look, it's not the first time any of us has pooped our pants. I feel like we've all been in a situation like that before. Don't try to lie to yourself. It happens. You go out thinking, yeah, I can take the spicy wings. They're not that spicy. And then you got a 30-minute drive home. Ooh, no bueno. Disrupt the hidden conclave ritual.
Crazed with starvation from 3 days with no food, but that is no excuse for what we have done. Day 7. I cannot face what I have become. Day 10. I hunger, but I am patient. Someone will come for me, and then I will feed again.
I don't even know if I'm going in the right direction. I doubt it. It's been so long since I played through the campaign mode. It's almost like a brand new experience for me. I don't think this is the right way. Disrupt the hidden conclave ritual. What do we got? Okay, we got maps. We got Google Maps here.
That was just a taste.
But yeah, I mean, AEW night was really good. Had some great matches. I was like, one thing I always find interesting with AEW is that I feel like their best matches are always their first match. This is what we're looking for.
There should be another ritual at a cellar to the east. They tortured my poor husband. We will avenge him.
I owe you my life. Bless you.
Disrupt the secret altar ritual. Okay. There's definitely something else somewhere. Sounds like that song almost. Somebody put something in my drink. Sundered Canyon. Tsundere Canyon? We'll come over this way? Ah, yes. That's not the right one. See, I feel like they've made a couple things. It's possible that they made a few things more random. Like, that could have been one of the areas to get to. So if you play a different game, it's not always going to be in the same area. Oh, yes. The AEW show. Oh, man, what a great show. We had... I feel like that first match, though, Orange Cassidy and Matt Hardy, that was definitely, I think, that was definitely the best match, in my opinion. Pretty sure Matt Hardy got his nose broke, though.
Was so pervasive that even after he had been defeated and entombed in a soul stone,
Go to the Black Canyon Bridge.
essence oozed upwards into Travancore and corrupted the Zakarum priest. Though he
Tell me, what shall you do when Magda is dead?
I will kill her master Belial and his brother Asmodan. The long shadows of the lords of hell will be lifted from this world.
Hell yeah.
You must be the one who is meant to find here.
I don't know which Enchantress is saying that. Probably the new Enchantress I just picked up.
I think it is time for you to know my true tale. I am not from Chaldeum. I learned these spells 1500 years ago. My sisters and I pledged our service to a man of great power. We called him the Prophet. He trained us and placed us in a magical
I don't have
slumber,
any hair.
awakening
Well, I have
us
hair, but I
early.
don't have a lot.
I am to prevent the
But I
lords of
still like to
hell
comb
from
it.
invading.
I would scarcely believe it if I hadn't seen your spells with my own eyes. You must have waited for this even longer than I have. Please, join me.
Oh, yeah. Cross the Black Canyon Bridge.
Outpost can't be
Done.
You will find it to the north, though it is still some distance away.
Find the Kasim outpost. Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I feel like Act 2s in like these games, they definitely feel a lot longer than the rest of the game. I don't know if that's just me. But like I feel the same way about like Diablo 2, like Loot Ghislaine. It's not necessarily my most favorite act, but I feel like there's a lot of cool things that happen in Act 2.
You're a necromancer, aren't you? What brings you here?
Powerful spirits haunt these ruins. I was not strong enough to defeat them, but I was able to track them. I fear the coven that invades the region will try to use the spirits for their nefarious purposes. But if you dare, you can try to put them to rest. Activate the totems to release the spirits, and be prepared to fight.
You got it.
You hear their angry voices. Still more remain.
One more left.
Dead are insidious, my friend. Do not forget that.
Is it up here? Ah, yes, it's up here. I don't know if I've done this event.
The howling of the spirits lessens. rest. Wait. Listen. They're coming. We have denied the Coven, but I fear they will find other, darker powers to exploit. Thank you, and go with the blessings of Rathma.
Well, I must have already done it then. So how is everybody actually doing today? I don't think I've checked in on everybody yet. Hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's doing great. Really, it's. I mean, I'm doing fantastic, even though I have to go back to work. Well, technically speaking, it is Thursday, so I have to go back into work later today, or later tonight. But that's all right. I mean, I took an extra day off this week, so I'm. Not that I want to go back to work or anything, you know how that goes. But I feel rested enough that, you know, I'll blow through that 10-hour shift and no problem. Without a problem. With no problem. What's the best? How are you even supposed to word that? Just multi-shoot everything.
Bale was the most brash and reckless of the primevals. After the Dark Exile, he was contained within the Horodran Tal Rasha and entombed. Centuries later, Diablo freed Bale.
I need to reach Alcanis. Please open the gate.
You must be mad. But if you're intent on rushing headlong to your death, talk to Captain David down in the command post. He's got the gate key.
Captain David? Oh, come on, send me down. There we go. Ah, boy. We're hitting nasty ah.
Delivered unto me as a sacrifice.
I'll still kill everything in here.
Lord Belial.
Really, Magda? Or did Belial send you here as bait to lure me away from Chaldeum? I will kill you, you know.
No, he would never betray me. Strike her down.
Belial is the Lord of Lies, Magda. The truth is, you were dead the minute you killed Cain.
Not a moment too soon.
I just opened like 8 gates at the same time. Oh no, it's a trap. Imperial Guard's orders?
Captain of the Guard, you are hereby ordered to send a band of your most loyal men to secure the...
Has Magda reached Alcanis?
Yes, we've heard rumors of a horrible slaughter there.
Then I
Damn,
can't
she's
wait
quick.
any longer. Open the gate.
Oh, this guy's already dead, but he didn't, he never, faded out.
Soon be avenged.
Damn, look at us getting closer to, our next level, too. Paragon 800, that's gonna be a big accomplishment for me. I'm excited about that.
That was just a taste.
Not enough hatred.
So, I definitely, like, as far as wrestling goes, too, like, getting back on the topic of wrestling, I definitely feel like I need to watch. There's more to watch, but I just haven't put the extra time into watching the extra shows. Like, the only thing I've really been watching lately is AEW Dynamite and AEW Rampage, and I know that there's 2 other AEW shows on YouTube. You can watch Dark and Elevation, which, hey, I'm all for more wrestling. But I also want to see WWE do a lot better too. Like, I feel like at this point, like, I feel WWE is fading. I don't know if that's just me, but it used to be the show. gonna save all these people. But yeah, like, it used to be the show, but AEW, I feel like, is just putting such a better product out. I'm saving you.
I'm here to free you.
I'm rescued.
Fear not. The Coven will be banning solace, friend. We will free the others.
The gods have
Fear
answered my
not.
prayers.
The Coven will be vanquished.
Alright.
I'm losing strength.
My hate
Wow,
for
I
this
forgot
town
how
is
quick you can get to Magda.
I need more hatred to do that.
Lair of the Witch. She can go down really fast.
No one else will die at Magda's hands.
She was consumed by shadow.
Damn, we messed her up good. But I feel like this is gonna be a good stopping point for this session. So I'm gonna take a quick break and I'm gonna come right back. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that quick little break I had to take. I had to go and check on the laundry and get myself another bottle of water there. But we are back. We're gonna talk to Tyrael.
Before I killed her, Magda told me that the Imperial Guard had captured Leah. I saw these guards at the Kasim outpost. They are the serpent demons of Belial, disguised as men.
Then they must be holding the Emperor against his will. I tremble to think what Belial might do with Leah and her growing power.
I'll tell you what I'll do with Leah.
To rescue Leah is to wrest the Emperor from the grasp of the Imperial Guard.
Ashira, the Iron Wolves captain, may be willing to help us. I will speak with her.
To answer that question, I would shoot her with my arrow to prevent her from becoming Diablo. Just bam, dead. Oh, spoilers much? Come on now, the game's been out since what, 2012? Alright, where are we going to? Ashira at the Chaldeum Gates. Thank you, Hot Tip Bar. So yeah, you know, I always talk about Wednesday nights being an AEW night, being wrestling night. Oh, hello.
Ashira, the Emperor and my friend are in grave danger. I must gain entry into the palace.
I heard what you did at Kasim Outpost in Alcanus. You have my thanks, and you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, this woman has vital information regarding the massacre in the borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass.
When the Emperor discovers...
Yeah, we'll come in and see the Emperor.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
Oh, thank you.
I knew you'd come for me. We need to leave before more guards arrive.
Get
All
out
right.
of here. I will cover your escape.
Thank you. Now we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there.
Oh man, this part right here brings back memories for me. My buddies and I would just run this part for hours to try and get levels.
Summoning construct.
Not enough hatred.
But yeah, like I was saying, Wednesday nights I usually always talk about wrestling night. That's the big thing. It's AEW. We go and meet up with my buddy and we watch wrestling. We're just a bunch of big kids screaming and marking out, if you will. But for me, my Wednesday nights is also anime night. The new episode of Drugstore in Another World comes out, and I've been enjoying that.
Adria, she's alive. But the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
We will find her.
Why in a sewer? But yeah, I've been watching. Oh, hello. I've been watching Drugstore in Another World. I've really been enjoying it. This week's episode, well, I don't have premium, so technically, if you have premium, it would be last week's episode. But for me, this week's episode that I have access to was absolutely silly. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to mention as well. Apparently, these were patched out of the game forever ago, and I'm still finding them. And then I also found this. I think if I right-click it, it gets me a new cosmetic. So we'll do that. It was called Harvest, and I think it's a pennant. Bloodmaster, and yes, Harvest. It's exactly what it is. But I'm not a big fan of the pennants. I like the wings. I think the wings are really cool. And I do like the pets. Mostly because the pets actually, like, despite them not doing, like, any attacking or damage, unless it's one that's directly in your skill tree, but the cosmetic pets actually pick up your gold for you, which, even though you got auto pickup, it's still nice to have a pet that does that. Wait. Okay, nothing over here.
That was just a taste.
Another interesting thing I guess I've been doing is I've been putting some of my extra money aside that I'm making into investments. So I started doing investing a couple years back, and I've had some decent success with it. Nothing like really life-changing yet, but it's funny. Oh, we're gonna save Adria. It's funny because when I first started it, one of the things I was interested in learning about was dividend investing. So the idea of, hey, I'm getting free money for owning a portion of this stock.
My darling, I've watched over you all your life, but I never dared get close because of the danger that always shadows me. We can't talk here. Let's get to safety first.
But like I was mentioning, the dividend. Oh yeah, it makes sense. The dividend investing, it's like when I first started out, I got a couple of shares. I did my research on some companies that seemed pretty interesting, and some that had relatively, I guess, it wasn't a low payout ratio. So they weren't paying out more than they were making, pretty much. So I guess in that sense, like, you're wanting to look for something with a payout ratio that's lower than what I'm still, like, kind of learning about it. But I started out, I invested in a couple of companies, and it's like, oh, hey, I'm making, like $1 every month. I'm making $1 every month just, sitting on my butt and doing nothing. And now it's, like, pretty much grown up to, like, $51 a month now. I was like, oh, man, wouldn't that be cool to just have my income coming in from dividend stocks paying, like, $2,000 a month? So that's kind of like a goal I'm working towards. Gonna take a couple of years, but I got nothing but time.
According to the Herodric texts, only two evils remain. Belial is here in Chaldeum, and Asmodan has yet to reveal himself.
I didn't mean to pretty much talk over that entire cutscene, but yeah, it's kind of neat to see too. Like, what can happen first? Will I reach my will I reach my dividend goals first?
Black soul stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil.
That's right, Zoltan Cool. He's the other boss in this. Well, mini-boss.
Trapped demonic souls.
Yes, he was in renegade Horadrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the soul stone. His head was sealed away in the Dogger Oasis.
We must retrieve it, because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Asmodan, Zoltan Kull must live again. Murderer, torturer, monster. These were the titles bestowed upon Zoltan Kull by the Horadrim. Though it cost them dearly, they killed the wizard for his crimes against nature and sealed his broken corpse within a shadow realm. It seems they were afraid he might return.
It's disgusting. I've seen that woman going in and out of the sewers.
You never can tell with those types.
Hey, don't be making fun of me.
I think we may have a visitor up ahead.
Oh, hello.
Listen to me. I cannot talk for long. Belial's guards are constantly watching me.
Emperor Hakan?
Forgive me for my behavior at court. The gods would have killed me had I sided with you. But I will help you now as I can. You must be headed to the Oasis. I can open this gate for you.
Thank you. But yeah, like I was mentioning, it's interesting to see, like, what will I achieve first? It's like, will I climb up the ranks at work first? Will I hit my dividend goals first? Will I reach my YouTube goals first? There's a lot of things that I'm trying to put together, trying to do, and it's like there's not necessarily a lot of time to work on all of them. But with what little time I have to dedicate to them, I'd absolutely love to put that time towards them and see what I can accomplish. So, will I? It's pretty much what I'm on the lookout for. Like, what am I gonna hit first? Am I gonna start making more money at work first? Am I gonna hit my dividend goals first? Or will my oh shit, that thing messed me up good. Or will I reach my YouTube goals before anything? Just all part of the game of life, they say.
It is not my intention. There is another I would rather you.
And you know what? Whatever happens, happens. Either way, I'm still going to be putting time into playing video games. And that I can promise. Oh, there's a key warden over here.
Do you want more?
I bet. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, he poked me with a toothpick. I will say I definitely like I would say that it's a fix. I like how they fix that now when you die you can just like respawn at your corpse, and pretty much like when the game first came out, the more you died, the more you had to wait to respawn. And I can understand, a game doing something like that. They still have that in the Greater Rifts, if I'm not mistaken. And I can understand that 100% in the Greater Rifts, but for like a regular game that you're not playing, especially on a regular game that you're playing, especially if it's not on hardcore mode, to have your character die and to sit there for like a minute before you can load back into playing the game, it's like, I paid for this game to play the game, not to sit and stare at a screen that says you've died for 50% of the time. And then again, you know, at the same time, I probably should have been better at playing the game at first.
Perhaps Zoltan Pool's head lies through this portal.
Yeah, that's right. I gotta go through the portals.
We are in agreement. Ghoul, the renegade, must be stopped. He seeks to duplicate the power of the storms and wield it for his own ends. He is obsessed with the powers of heaven and hell. Drawing their attention will only bring doom to us all.
I do have to say, now that I think about it, Asmodean was a pretty cool boss too. When the game, when I first played this and the game first launched, I will say, Asmodean was a whole hell of a lot easier than Belial was. Belial gave me the most trouble of all the bosses. And it's just, ooh. Head of Zoltan, cool. Alright, so we have a decapitated head now. Let's go back and talk to Adria.
If you keep holding back, then you'll never improve. Leah, are you all right? Yes, I think so.
She got messed up.
I'm sorry to push you like this, but it will all be for the best in the end. I know. It is time. Leah, cast the spell as I taught you.
Yo, she just almost killed herself.
I live again.
Zoltan Ghoul, we need you to activate the Black Soul Stone. We would use it to trap the last two Lords of Hell.
I know your voice, stranger. It has haunted me in death, just as it commanded me in life. Tyrael.
I am, but now mortal.
Ah, fate is whimsical.
I gotta say, I definitely love like the little graphic here of just like the hands holding out a decapitated head. Like, what do I do with it? Alright, we're gonna clear this. Not that it's like really... Like, not that it's really worth, like, I guess, holding on to or anything. Not that you really need the crafting materials, but it doesn't hurt to have them, I feel.
But in exchange, I must be made whole once again.
You were treacherous before. How do I know you won't be an even greater threat once you've been fully revived?
You don't. So you must ask yourself, how much would you risk to save this wretched world?
Everything.
So be it. To begin, you will need to retrieve my blood from the dungeons where it has been hidden away. You will find them in the desolate sands beyond the aqueducts.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Cool's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in your bag.
Yeah, just put a decapitated head in my bag. That always works.
You're an interesting one, aren't you? I wonder if your friends know what you truly are.
What are you babbling about?
All will be revealed in time.
Yes, it's always in time.
I must heal.
Alright. Look at us making the moves.
You will not enter the
Thruz. I like how they put the extra S on his name, and really emphasizing that he's a snake.
This cannot be opened yet.
I can open this gate. Oh, that was easy.
No time for pleasantries. I think I may have uncovered Bilal's assumed identity. I'm very close. But here's what you need to know. To find Pool's blood, you need to get through the aqueduct. There are 2 levers that control the entrance beneath the waterfall.
Alright, so I can't get into one of them until I get into the other one. Yeah, we were hitting some lag.
Something was here before us, likely demons.
It's Belial. So long as he lives, all of Caldeum is under siege. Uncle Deckard theorized that the demon lords leave demons in the way, much like us leaving footprints.
You believe that?
Yes. The more I study my uncle's books, the more I realize that even I took his wisdom for granted.
Yeah, you bitch. Taking Deckard Cain for granted. He identified every single item I bought to him for free. All right, so we should be running into Shen here. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's his name. We should be running into him very soon. Well, if you didn't stand in the poison, you'd probably be healed. Oh.
My hatred is too low. I should have seen.
I don't think I've done that event. So what is everybody's favorite thing about the Diablo franchise? And it could be anything. I definitely gotta say, like, I definitely like the well, I got killed. I definitely love the obsession with the cows and how there's always a cow level. Even though they always say the cow level is a lie. Whimsyshire and Whimsydale are also really great little things too. But that's only like Diablo 3. No, did I already kill him? Yeah, I'm not going over there because those guys are like they had Taco Bell before they died. You can see the stench clouds coming off of them. Alright. We are almost... There's one. Yep, that's right, that's right.
That's one lever down.
And then we'll come through here, and then we'll find Shen. I'm just gonna call him Shen. I'm pretty sure his name is Shen or something. Or you could just call him the jeweler. I'm gonna be mad if I went the wrong way. Really missed a perfect opportunity for a snake pun there. You could have said, we must stop her. Yeah, there we go. Snake puns. And you know what? They could listen to some snake jazz while they're at it. Oh man, Rick and Morty is great. Check it out. Snake Jazz. Dead Iron Wolf. Now that I think about that, isn't that a Seagate hard drive? Is there a Seagate hard drive called the Iron Wolf? I'm pretty sure there is. What do I got? Alright, I got plenty of space in that inventory still. What's over here? Alright. See, it's a matter of, like, it's completely random which direction you're supposed to go. But I feel like there's still things alive over here, so this is the right direction.
Do not fret. As long as they attack, we can be certain that Belial's minions do not have the blood either.
That passage should lead to the desolate sands.
Waterlogged passage.
Are you still alive out there? Or is it the monster? Say yes if you are. Or you could clap.
I don't know why I was hoping for a response there. Yes, Covetous Shen.
It was getting a little boring in there. I am seeking a magic crucible that legend says was hidden in these very aqueducts. It would be a valuable addition to my jeweler's tools. Help me find it, and I will be greatly indebted to you.
Covetous Shen is like the best character ever.
I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Covetous Shen.
Covetous? Is that really a name?
Why, yes. It's been mine as long as I can remember, and probably longer.
I know that there's some story behind him.
Bashed me over the head and sealed me in there. This place is quite dangerous without a knowledgeable guide.
You were careless to come here in the first place. How have you lived so long?
I am too beautiful to kill.
And you thought I was odd.
I'm too beautiful to kill, he says. No, but there's definitely some sort of story behind him that I know you can find, like, you can play through in game, but I've not found that part of the story yet. I'd love to get that. Story.
Fascinating place this is. Look at all this wonderful architecture. You could walk all the way around the world and never find its like. Except for this part. I've seen this somewhere else before.
Oh my gosh.
I'm losing strength.
Jeez, it was just a little eel that bit ya.
Not enough hatred. I need
Now I wonder where my young guide got off to. His name was Gavin, I believe. Yes, that was it. I fellow. He must still be around here also. Or perhaps he got lost. No, we're not lost, are we?
No, we're not lost. We're just gonna keep running around. Ooh.
I grow weak.
See, I gotta be more cautious about running through poison like that. Poison's a killer.
You know, it was actually quite an interesting experience to be locked up in a barrel. I had a lot of time to think to myself. It was
That's scary.
Comfortable, though. Crucible, it's mine. The crucible should be Crucible was cursed, I never would have brought him along. If you come see me in Chaldeum, I can show you how the Crucible can combine jewel fragments. Well, you know, I've been searching for a certain jewel for a long, long time. I'm in no rush. But maybe if I go with you, I'll find it just like I found this Crucible. May I come with you on your journey and make glorious jewelry for you?
I could use your services.
Oh, the way out is just a little farther. I am starving. Do you think we'll find any good food down here?
Here, in the aqueducts. You must be joking.
Don't be ridiculous. I never joke when it comes to food.
I forget some of his dialogue sometimes. It's too good.
Go on ahead. I'm going back to town. I need to learn the spell needed to restore Cole's body. I'll meet you when you get to the archives.
All right.
But those others, the fallen angel, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet, yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
I doubt that would end well. Those who seek power are often destroyed.
Oh, I almost forgot.
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
You know, he says that. Oh, I just teleported to where I already was. This was a pretty neat map, if I remember correctly. We could climb up all this, all the bones and stuff, but it's like there's such a variety of maps in Act 2. It's so nice to see like the change-ups.
This desert, perhaps even beneath the sands we now tread, some of my blood is within that cave. I can feel it.
All right.
Silence lays heavily.
I believe with this soul stone, I will finally be able to unlock the true power.
Oh god, it had to be spiders. Have I mentioned how much I hate spiders?
Power unmatched in this dreary age. With the soul stone, I will be able to elevate myself to the strength of my ancestors.
Oh, don't forget, I was gonna say, I'm also gonna say, don't forget about my, my Diablo 2 Resurrected, playthrough. Like I said, I do have that on pre-order, and I haven't decided which character to play through yet. I've already done Paladin in Diablo 2, but I want to play a different character, you know, add a little more variety for my, Diablo 2 Resurrected playthrough. And like I'd mentioned, I had a class in mind, but I also want to see what the popular consensus is for what character that the majority of you guys would like to see. Whether it be, you know, a character that I'm pretty fairly decent with, or if it's a character that I don't really play that often. But yeah, just we'll keep going with that, and you know, I guess if I don't get a lot of responses or reactions, then I'll go ahead and I'll just play a character that I was thinking to start, and then maybe if this video blows up and gets popular afterwards, I may come back and do another playthrough. But mostly for Diablo 2, I'll go up to normal, unless a lot of people, there's like a lot of demand for a higher difficulty, because it's pretty much just playing the same game, like the same story. Not that there's a problem with that, it's just at a higher difficulty. Come on, how much blood where is this guy's blood at? How much blood could he possibly need? No, we're getting out of there. We don't want anything to do with that. Oh, there it is. Just gonna come over there and grab our stuff. Oh, where did you guys come from?
Black Soulstone will be my greatest work, my legacy, and my gift to humanity. There will be wars to come between man and the creatures of heaven and hell. The power housed within my stone is the very thing needed to set mankind free from demons and angels forever.
Sweet revenge. I need more hatred to do that.
These halls belong to Sultan Kul, fought in the king's prison.
There we go. That's what we're talking about. When I see the purple on the stairs, and because like I've played Skyrim, I always think that the purple is flammable, because in Skyrim I believe it's the oil. It shows like the oil on the stairs is purple, and if you hit it with fire, it just blows everything up. Ooh, I heard a goblin. There we are. Oh, we got some champions over there, some elites, whatever you want to call them. So, what do you guys call the packs? I've always called the yellows the elites and the blues or the purples the champions. But I've heard other people call them different. I don't think it really makes a difference what you call them, but I just want to know what what part you fall into. Are the blues champion? Do you think the blues are champions or elites, or the yellows? What are the yellows, champions or elites? Like I said, I'm team blue is champion and team yellow is elite. Just being able to play through this campaign mode again, it's such a breath of fresh air. It makes me, like, it actually makes me want to go through and, like, have a fresh start. But I won't do a fresh start with a Demon Hunter. I will do a fresh start. I will definitely go back and do a fresh start with a different character, but I don't know which one yet. I do like some of the monk builds. I like some of the wizard builds. I could probably go back to do my to maining a witch doctor. Oh man, the witch doctor pets build was one of my favorites. Jade Harvesters was pretty cool. I liked the idea of it, but I feel like the Jade Harvesters build is definitely something that you would need for, like, that's definitely a party play character. I don't know if it's been buffed or, nerfed, or if it's changed since I last played. Well, since I last played my Witch Doctor. But I always remember doing all the damage and then having to wait, like, 2 minutes for your cooldowns to come off of, for your cooldowns to stop cooling down, I guess. Where the fuck is his blood? I think I may have missed. Maybe the blood's in that other area? Oh, well, I will definitely take that legendary armor. We are hitting lag spikes now. It's gotta be over here. If not, it's in that bottom corner. No, it is not over here, but we've got Kane's Lost Satchel, which I've already found. Ah, boy. What are you swinging at? Alright, we're going to, This is one of the, definitely one of the downsides of the old, Diablo 3. You take a wrong turn, and then you gotta search for where you need to go back to, for about 20 minutes or so. There we are. Hunter's Journal Part 3. Kane's Lost Satchel.
It was foolish to expect otherwise. Ghoul has
Yo, is that Miro talking?
years for someone to come for him. Perhaps we are fools, and yet we must push on.
Archives is old
My
and cool.
archives are at the northern tip of the desolate sands. There we will find my body and the Black Soul Stone.
New goods today. Please look. You won't be disappointed.
Oh, we got ourselves a witching hour. Oh, that's gonna be nice. But I won't tag them just yet. That's gonna be a separate video.
Your fear betrays you.
That is not a Bombardier's rucksack. Or a Dead Man's Legacy. Well, maybe that is a Bombardier's rucksack. No, that's... I don't think that is. Get away from me.
Fear and anger lie over this place like an ominous shroud.
Here is the entrance to my archives. Let me activate the portal. I had to build all of this for my research and my experiments. The Black Soul Stone.
That's what we were looking for.
Looks like I got here just in time. Emperor Hakan? What are you doing here?
Good. Everyone's together. I came to tell you. I have found the lab, and I'm ready to lead you to it.
Then the Lord of Lies will fall as soon as we recover the Black Soul Stone.
All well and good. But first, I will be made whole.
We're ready to do our part. Just you remember yours.
All right, I'm gonna pop back into town, and I'm going to just take a quick break. I may be back in a couple of minutes, or I may do this session another day, or I may do the next session another day. But you guys will see it all in one go. I'm gonna do all of Act 2 in one go. So I'll see you guys in a second, and I'll be back to this in maybe a few minutes, maybe a few days. But we are going to finish Act 2, hopefully in this session, and hopefully it won't take too long. Where I last left off...
All of this for my research and my experiments.
So, sorry, he was talking, so I didn't want to interrupt him. But we left off. Oh, there's you.
I got here just in time. Emperor Hakan? What are you doing here?
Good. Everyone's together. I came to tell you I found Bilal and I'm ready to lead you to him.
Then the Lord of Lies will fall as soon as we recover the Black Soul Stone.
All well and good. But first, I will be made whole.
We're ready to do our part. Just you remember yours.
So, pretty much, if I remember correctly, we go through...
Beyond these portals lie two relics.
Stop talking.
That were once powered by my blood. Take the vials you recovered and use them to activate the relics.
I will stay here and prepare the ritual. Be careful.
Alright, so... if I'm not mistaken, the next...
Angels are no better than demons. Did you know that they once voted on whether or not to eliminate all of mankind? Only one vote saved us from extinction.
He is the only one of them to care about us.
Yes, whatever else he may be, he is the aspect of justice. And there is no justice in murder.
Alright, so if Cool's gonna just keep interrupting me, then I'm just not gonna talk. So, as I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted 6 times, I believe the next portion of this is I gotta put the blood on the machines, then I gotta fight Cool, and then I can immediately go to Belial.
I have unlocked the secret of the soul stones once given to the Horadrim by Tyrael. An impressive creation, to be sure, but one that I am certain can be duplicated. No, not just duplicated, improved upon. My soul stone will be made to contain the souls of many demons, or even angels.
Do you see that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land.
My hatred is too low.
But yeah, I'm excited about doing the Belial fight again. That's gonna be exciting. And I'm gonna try and do it. If I can't do it the way that I'm planning on doing it first. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So I'm just gonna plan on going in and doing what I'm doing, and hopefully that works. But because it's Torment 15, there's a phase where I think he's going to literally wreck my shit. So if that doesn't work, I'll have another strategy, just to kind of show you guys something that I thought was pretty cool. But I won't reveal it until I get there, even though everybody probably already knows what it is.
Others could not accept man's true destiny.
We will seal the Shadow Rocks with vials of his blood, and we will hide the blood in the desert under eternal guard. I can only hope that the world does not forget Cool's evil, and his blood remains undisturbed beneath the shifting sands.
I feel like there's a warp point out here, but I could be wrong. Also, is that a bunch of did I just hear another treasure goblin? Yeah, see, there it is. I knew the warp point was around here somewhere. We will go to the storm halls now. Oh, stop that. Alright, alright. Come on, push through. Push through. 888. I've seen worse. 871. We're dropping. That's a good sign. 631. Alright, I think it's workable now. I'm just gonna...
That was just a taste.
Can I hit those guys from over here? Yeah, they're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Seer sacrifice. Oh, that sounds like a cooking ritual. Like you gotta pan sear the chicken for the proper sacrificial such and such. I don't know. I'm making stuff up as I go. I'm grasping at straws here. Stepped on the scorpion.
Many traps lay in wait for us here if we do not take care.
So, during one of my I guess during one of my Greater Rift runs, I hit Paragon 800, so I'm excited about that. So literally every level I gain now will be pumped into. I mean, I could either increase my attack slightly or increase my HP slightly. I like the idea. Like, everyone says it's a stupid idea, but I also like the idea of just pumping everything into Vitality and having billions of health. Like, if I could get 1,000,000 HP, I think that'd be pretty cool. I don't necessarily think it would be the best idea, though, just because how quickly everything can kill you. But you know what? To each their own, right? If that's what I want to do and try and enjoy the game that way, I'm going to try and enjoy the game that way to make it work. It would probably never work, but you know what? We're gonna try. That's why we experiment. You know, it's only taken me since launch to reach Paragon 800, so just whatever amount of time that was, I'll probably get to Paragon 900 within that time. I'm sure I'll get a little further than that. 800 is a... what do they call that? The soft cap? I think that's it's called a soft cap. But my next goal now is I want to get to 1,000.
We all agree that the end times are upon us. But do you truly believe that Belial and Asmodan could have engineered these events?
There are no others who would put us in such peril.
I don't like the way you're laughing at me.
Who simply cannot be killed. His cursed blood sustains him. He bleeds sand and his laughter mocks us. There is only one course of action left to us. We will separate his body and his head, and hide the body within the Shadow Realm.
Whoa, did that guy just say that they're hiding the body in the Shadow Realm? Oh, we're going all Yu-Gi-Oh here. We'll hide his body in the Shadow Realm. Oh, the Realm of Shadow. We are going to get through the Shadow Realm.
Did all this to lock my body away. They must have been very angry with me.
You betrayed them all. Of course you were imprisoned.
They were never very imaginative.
I ain't scared of no Shadow Realm.
I need more hatred to do that.
Didn't Yugi actually kill a guy and send him to the Shadow Realm? I'm sorry, not Yugi. Yami, I think. Yami Yugi or whatever. I don't know. I thought that was a thing I remember seeing. I'm pretty sure he killed a guy and sent him to the Shadow Realm. Or he just straight up sent him or banished him to the Shadow Realm. But you, like, that's something that was edited out of the 4Kids version. Just like the guns. It's so silly. Why, like, talk about, like, ridiculous censoring. Well, that's my 2 cents.
Sweet revenge.
Sweet revenge.
Not enough hatred.
I feel like I'm just walking around and things are exploding and dying. This is fantastic. Any enemies over here? Nah, just a bunch of corpses. I know I don't need to pick up the gold, but at this point, it's just I like picking up the gold. It feeds my ego is what it does. It's like, dang, look at all that gold. Part of the 1% right there. We're gonna go ahead and end one that. What do we got? We got it over here now? Of course. I explore the entire damn map. And it's just in this tiny little crevice.
You do not trust me.
Cool mocks my every step. I try to shut him out, but his chattering is ceaseless. He takes joy in taunting me. I will not rise to the bait. I will not give in to him. I long for the silence that will come once I secure his head away.
Cannot trust. Be silent.
Apparently that like when I picked up that book, we were still having a conversation. So there was that. Alright, let's do this.
Then let me begin the ritual. But I'm warning you, Cool. You'd better not cross us.
You know that he's going to do the exact opposite of what you say. Stepped on a bug. Stepped on a bug.
Boards have been triggered. It seems my brothers have finally come looking for me. Damn them. I am not ready. Too much of my power is invested in the stone's
Yeah, I just figured I'd walk over here and get the soul stone. So, we'll talk to Adria. That's right, we gotta get the, try and save the townspeople from the attack of Belial? Is that right?
What shall we do after Belial and Asmodan are trapped within the Soul Stone? Then I will shatter it, and the Lords of Hell will be no more.
Alright, there we go, making progress.
He said he can lead us to Belial.
Are you certain we can trust the child?
We have no choice. But know this. If Belial gets desperate, he will unleash hell upon Chaldea.
So before we face him, we must evacuate the citizens. The Iron Wolves can help.
Of course. Let's get going.
Alright. Save the citizens and then go and destroy Belial.
Belial has started his attack on the city. Let's go. Ashira is already at the sewers. Hurry! We'll keep you safe.
Alright, let's do this.
Belial is starting to panic, and he tears the city apart to stop us.
When the fireballs began falling from the sky, we started evacuating the people. They will be safe here.
I'll bring as many as I can find.
The Iron Wolves will assist you to the death.
I saw people hiding under the carts. Bring them to the sewers.
We can't risk our lives on this foolish heroism.
You'll be safe down here.
The refugees must be evacuated here.
Save yourself. It's the end of the world.
Watch out. Keep the people away from those fireballs.
Come on, people. Okay, yeah, they're right there. Okay, get away from the fireballs. But are they fireballs? Yeah, keep the people away from the fireballs, but also keep myself away from the fireballs.
We have nowhere to hide. More people to the west, through the doors.
I don't remember it being this long, and maybe this is something that's relatively, I mean, I don't want to necessarily say that it's new.
Who has brought this wrath down upon us?
Whoa, look at all these people I got!
I am losing strength.
Down here, we'll protect you. Lead the rest of the people here before it's too late.
Can I just save the rest of these people? Damn it! Alright, are these the rest of the people? This should be the last of them.
Over here. Now to the gates.
Alright, we saved them all.
Let's go.
So, let's see what we can't do.
Now, Leah, use your power.
Yeah, I better... I'm gonna get out of here before Leah, like, blows everything up.
Stand back. I still can't fully control it. Do not worry about us.
Yeah, I should... Okay. So, I'm just gonna port back real quick, and I'll jump right back in there. But like I said, I want to make sure... Oh, stop it. Okay. I thought my latency was about to give out on me again. And then I am going to see one thing here. This. Yeah, we're gonna set this right here. I don't even have an ancient Hellfire amulet. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that at some point. Alright, so pretty much the amulet, it prevents lightning damage taken and heals myself for 15%. The thing with Belial is they say that he was shooting fireballs, and when you fight him it looks like it's poison, but since he's the Lord of Lies, he lies about everything, including his typing. So if I'm not mistaken, and if I recall correctly, all of this is electric damage. It's not poison, it's not fire, it's all electric. Now, I could be wrong. But I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool when I first heard about it. And I know that Belial himself does that, because I have tested the amulet on that.
Again, daughter. I feel so weak. I don't know if I can. You must. Now.
Do it. Give it a Kamehameha.
It is up to you now. Hurry. I must stay here and tend to Leah.
Alright, Belial. You're going down. So, yeah, this brings back memories of when I was first playing this. Like, I thought for sure, oh, hey, this fight isn't so bad. I'm about to beat him. And then he comes over here. This is where shit got real. This. Oh, man. Get out of there. Oh, yeah, he got me good. Revive at checkpoint. This might take a little while. What? Gain the ambush passive. Yeah, he's just as difficult as I remember. He is not an easy boss. But I feel like maybe if I... just kind of like stay as far back as I can. No. There we go. He just requires, I feel like, a little more finesse to beat, if you will. He's not one that you can just sit back and just shoot to death. I mean, maybe if you're powerful enough. But you gotta have some kind of dodging in there. So that's that. We can go back. I think. Talk to Tyrael at the hidden camp. Oh no, I can just go to the camp. What am I thinking? Running all the way back. All right, what's going on, Tyrael?
Today is a good day. You have liberated this land and brought low a Lord of Hell. Enjoy this moment, for tomorrow our war continues.
There is no time for rest. Even now, Azmodan plots our destruction.
The Lord of Sin is an uncanny tactician. He'll attack us where he believes we'll least expect it.
And where defeat would break our will to resist.
You are learning well, Leah. Now you must go to Chaldeum's great library and continue with your uncle's work.
Sky Sapiens. Okay. Oh, stop that.
At a moment's notice. Let me know when you are prepared to go.
I am ready to go to the next act. So let's talk to Tyrael.
The keep's defenses cannot hold. Its soldiers are scattered, fleeing before Asmodan's onslaught, which rushes forth from Ariat Crater. Should the keep fall, Asmodan will claim the Black Soul Stone. If he does, there will be no hope for this world.
The keep will stand. I will rally its defenders.
Light the signal fires, and show these soldiers that we are not yet defeated. Salvation has arrived. Go. You are needed below.
All right, we're gonna get into the keep, and then we're gonna go ahead and.
The Black Soulstone's getting hotter, straining against me. They're whispering to me from inside.
The demons within seek escape. Only your power can keep it from splitting apart, my daughter. It's a heavy burden, but the fate of the world lies in your hands.
Yes, Leah can handle this, although it will be very hard on her.
All right, so we've made it to the keep's stronghold. So this is Yeah, well, fine. Don't activate. This is what we're gonna call it. This is what we're gonna call it for the end of this episode. We'll be back in Act 3. Well, we're already in Act 3, but we'll be back. We'll be back to do Act 3. We'll do another full video like that. I'll record it in a couple of sessions, blast it out, and that's gonna be that. So I appreciate you guys watching the videos, checking out the series. If you're enjoying them, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Till then, take it easy.